Hey, our life. Craigslist is a good place to find stuff too, as long as it ain't too far away from you. I used to do that. My Kentucky Fried Chicken account I got on Craigslist. Trying to finish my second breakfast. Toaster strudel. Snobby scrap picker. I knew I could. I don't know. I'm on you, buddy. NBA. How are you, my brother? Had a good time with you last night on panel, buddy. It was fun. Hey, Grant, what's up? I'm getting fatter. Eating a toaster strudel. My second breakfast. Yeah, just be careful with that X-ray machine. Make sure to. Um, they do have some nice LED panels in them. Yeah, I don't know what time. I think we went to like midnight last night, NBA. Gemma's Journey Grace. How are you, Gemma? Hope you're doing well. Man, I'm trying to eat my second breakfast. My first breakfast was at like 8 o'clock with the granddaughter. So actually, this is lunch. It's 1 o'clock here. I was good. Yeah, we ended up with Mickey and David, the producer, was on there.
Will you just brown the hamburger later?
What?
For little Wednesdays.
What time are you gonna be home?
I have no clue. But it'll be with her.
There's no worry about it. Come on.
But it needs to be brown today.
Who are you yelling at?
You.
There'll be a murder on a live stream.
Yeah, okay.
And they're all gonna stick up for me because they all love me. Well, I don't know if they all love me, but yeah, we ended up with David, the producer, came in and what? Interruptions, man. Jesus. I ain't putting no air conditioners in. Ain't that freaking warm. But yeah, Recycle Dude petered out on us, so I think Redneck Connection petered out too. And WTF Mike was there, he was ready to fall asleep. I can't hang with the big dogs. Yeah, it's a high life. It's fun when you get a bunch of people up there on the panel. Yeah, it's a blast. It's fun to do. It's daunting though, you know. Hey, Canadian Scrapper, I'm trying to finish my. I guess I can't even call this brunch. So I started filtering that gold yesterday for Ruth that was in here, and I figured I'll just try to see how much of it I can get done today. I mean, I figure I got till 5:30 to live stream. Yeah, so that's what, it's 1 o'clock. That's 4.5 hours, and then I'll run over to NBA. Jordan, good to see you. Good evening. I'm in the good afternoon. Hunting and fishing with J&J. You just wake up, buddy? All right, I gotta finish this later. Come up. Come here. Whoop, that's too low. How low can you go? Come on. Whoop. You want some? You gotta come up here. That's what I thought. Say hi to everybody. See, I can make a look at the camera. Watch. Yeah, see? Put the food over there. The time here is 19:02. Yeah, it's 1:03 p.m. here. So I gotta give the doggy some. Want a little icing with that? Or you just want plain? Icing? Who wants icing? There you go. Go away. All right. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Just gotta go wash this crap off my hands. Come on. Go. Go. Ain't no more. Don't go that way. Oh, my God. Come on, let's go. I don't have no more. Look, unless you're gonna help me, you gotta go. So let's see what we got this morning. I haven't looked at this yet. We'll look at. Oh, look at all that gold under the land. Ooh, buddy. Look at. If you look in there, you can see some floating around. We'll give it a swishy swish. It all sunk to the bottom. So I'm gonna attempt to get most of this filtered out. The bad part with this is I got 3 more pots over there that I gotta do too. But this is the heaviest. This is ram fingers, stuff like that. Just chilling on YouTube. I think that's all about what we all been doing. Chilling on YouTube. I gotta make some coffee here. Got my vibrator for Mickey. She's on the way to the airport, so. Yeah, I did this for about 3.5 hours yesterday. I think I ran 4 filters, something like that. It's kind of crazy. I need a pot. Ouch. Freaking heat pot. Should have had all this set up. Let's see if I can reach this without knocking half the world over. This is what I did yesterday. All that in there. Not sure what that was, just a sediment. But that's what I filtered yesterday. I had no plans on filtering gold yesterday until Ruth asked me to do it, so I said, well. But since today's just a Sunday, slow day, figured I'd do some more. Come on, you can go out of my way too. Everybody's in my way today. And just so you know, prostate checks are going to be free today since it's Sunday. Prostate checks are free, even for the ladies. Even though you ain't got no prostate, we'll still check stuff. I'm an equal opportunity checker. Mickey probably has a prostate though. These are actual hospital gloves. I actually get these from a friend of mine who's a nurse. So I get all the free gloves I want. I get my big ass hands in them. Trying to get stock, waiting on responses to pick up 2 ACs, 1 X-ray machine, 2 dryers, and a washer. There you go. You need to get that garage done, buddy. You can have that filled up in no time. All right. I gotta get a small trailer because a lot of trips. How you gonna put all that in a Jeep, buddy? Check mine, Mike, please. Whoop. No, not copper. That is acid, muriatic acid. I probably used it processing gold. I probably used it about 6 or 7 times already. It really will stay pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of haul in there, buddy, in a Jeep. You can get trailers cheap. You can get trailers cheap. So I think I'm about ready to roll here. Really got to fix this camera thing. past Mike. All right, let's. I used one of my glass stirrers the other day to stir stuff, and it broke in half. I couldn't believe it. I've had this thing forever. But I had another one. I have one that's like a, I don't know, like a carbon or something. It's really weird. But yeah, all you do is just dump this in the filter. The gold will stay in the filter. The acid goes down into the lower pot. And it's just like washing your hair. Shampoo, rinse, repeat. Just a little bit tired after 3 days of festival, which ended yesterday. 3 days of a festival, yeah, I'd be tired too. I would be tired too. A little hair or something. I need my spray bottle.
I'm leaving in 5 minutes.
Leave it 2 minutes. Dogger's pain in my butt today. Everybody's bugging me today. Ooh, it's Sunday. Leave me alone. No, part of the grind. Fast one. Yeah, I would definitely invest. Try to get a trailer. Like I said, you can get them cheap. You know, if you just look for like a flatbed, put your own sides on it. This is a Bloody Mary. I just put it in the water bottle to trick you guys. So, Angela Critters. I don't know if I said hi to you, but welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. I got a small trailer with a lot of trips and so on. Yeah, you gotta do the bang on that like that. It'll that gold will clog the filter up, so you have to help it along sometimes. Yeah, that panel last night, man, that kind of wore me out. It's fun though. I like to do them. I don't do them that often. I was actually kind of honored to be able to be up there with Recycle Dude and Redneck Connection, WTF Mike, David the producer, Gil Skills dropped in. Ghost Mafia was in there for a little bit, so a lot of big guys in there. It was kind of cool. Kind of cool. I need to start doing more of that stuff. But I like doing this gold. The thing I don't like about it is this process right here because it takes forever. It takes a long time. Yeah, and you have your ordinary work to do as well. We inform the public to be prepared, and we should have if the grid goes down. I remember a few years ago, well, quite a few years ago, when they had that big power outage where, like, I don't know, I think the East Coast or something went out. And we were part of that. And it was funny because the neighborhood I lived in, everybody was in the dark except me because I had a generator. So I had a generator. Like, how do you got lights? I got a generator. But you can take this vibrating device and put it on here. It's kind of loud, so I don't really use it too often. I can put it on the lower setting, but and what that does is just vibrates the stuff on the bottom of the filter to make it run a little quicker. Well, you got a pretty steady stream going. Where is it at there? Let me see, right there. As long as you have a steady stream going, you're all right. When it starts dripping and dropping and slowing down, that acid almost looks red. That's kind of cool. Mimi in Love, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. I am just filtering some gold from my electronics that I recycle. A little bit. See if we can get it there. Right there. All right. That looks good. So yeah, I usually just sit here and beat on it. Faucet Creek Kennels, good to see you. Crazy Ann, hello. Great to see you again. Just saw you over at Mickey's. I sent Mickey a message. Want to know if she was going to stream, because I was going to stream. She said, well, you can stream too. So, I'm not going to stream over people. But I knew she was gonna have a short stream because I knew she had stuff to do. So I'll wait. I'm good till 5:30 Eastern time until NBA goes on at 6. So I don't. I try not to run over people if they're streaming. Then the other thing you have to watch on this is when you're pouring it, make sure the material in there don't fall in the filter. I mean, if it does, you can pick it out, but see how it's right at the edge. NBA is going to be on tonight. Yeah, he's on at 6 p.m. Eastern time every Sunday. Sad Song Sunday. Be there or be square. If you don't show up, we come to your house and we beat the life out of you. So it's just better just to be there. You don't have that problem. You'll be there. You'll be there. Me and Crazy Ann, we're like NBA's enforcement team. You don't show up, we come and get you. We drag by your ear. You better have a good excuse if you're not there. You knew we were in the stream last night, Hard Life, so you got a preview of what NBA does. We had them up there singing. JJ probably fell asleep, possible. Them old guys, they're not off a lot. I think yesterday was my best stream I had. I don't know. I looked today, I had like 140 some views and 40 some likes. I was like, man, that was a pretty good one there. Kind of force this through a little bit. I was in like 5 streams. Yeah, I hit a lot. I came down here, and after I did this, I went up and I hit a bunch of streams, see what was going on. And I ran into Recycle Dudes, and him and Redneck Connection were on there. Next thing you know, I'm on the panel, and so between that, then Recycle Dude dropped, and we all came back. So it was probably 4.5 hours of just being on a panel. It was fun though. It was fun. Yeah, you get on there and just razz each other. I was letting Recycle Dude have it. I let Mickey have it. Recycle Dude only lives like not far from me, like maybe 45 minutes if that. So he's pretty close to me. So is Nike Girl. Nike Girl's like 15 minutes down the street. So yeah, this is just a long, boring process right here. Well, Trap Fishing, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I greatly appreciate the visit. I'm filtering some gold that I get from my electronics. Filtering it out of the acid. It's just a long, long process to do. I was doing it yesterday. Quite a while, about 3 hours. So this was what I filtered yesterday was in there, but I got this pot here with this stuff. This is out of memory sticks and PCI cards, like video cards and stuff like that. And then I have another 2 pots that are ends off of like a ribbon wire. Then I have another pot of the tapes that's on the back of the hard drives that have gold on them. So yeah, we got 4 pots all together to do. Mama Q, how are you, Mama Q? I'm back to doing gold. Mama Q was nice enough to let me use her vibrator. So. I appreciate it. Gets the job done a little quicker. She said she uses it without her feet, but I don't believe her. 9 people, 9 lives. Let's see. I'm great. We're headed to Lake soon. Wanted to come and show some love. Are you gonna? I'll buy you a newer one. I'll buy you a newer one if I wear it out. No, you didn't wear it out, so I know I ain't gonna wear it out. Yeah, you just gotta be careful when you're doing this. So you ain't splashing, because like I said, this is acid, so it'll. 10 people, 10. I got 12 likes over here. WTF, Mike Albrecht. How was Mike today? You look tired last night, buddy. Like you're ready to fall asleep. Making you some special coffee, Mike. It'll wake you up. Yeah, I already plugged that filter up. That sucks. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got a little bit in there. Sometimes if you pick it up and tilt it a little bit. Oh, you don't spill it. You're all right. But today is Monday, and I'm giving free prostate checks to the guys. The girls, you just get a free check, unless you're Mickey, because Mickey has a prostate because she's a little boy. Mama Q would like it though. I'd have to do. This is Mama Q's prostate check right here. Well, let's just go like that. Get it over with. Why beat around the bush? What take y'all going to? Today's Sunday. Goofy, not Monday. No, every day is Goofy Day for me. I might have to actually change this filter out already. I mean, a lot of this gold is real fine. You know, it kind of breaks down a little bit. And that's what clogs the filter up. But was well turned up, and I ate a huge steak dinner. So yeah, you looked like you were beat, buddy. Yeah, recycle dude. Yeah, he had it going. He petered out at the end though, because he went live, him and Redneck, and then he dropped or something. So me, NBA, and Redneck were on the panel, and then he went back on, so we all jumped back on. But yeah, it was a fun time. That was a fun time. I told him we need to do more of those. Those were fun. Let me know if that noise is really loud. Like yeah, recycle dude's alright. That's too loud. Let me know. Almost to the end. I can see the bottom. You see when you use that vibrator, see the little specks on my glove? It will splash, so you have to be really kind of careful. I don't care if it splashes on my gloves, it's splashing anywhere else. Yeah, it's a little bit too messy for me. Yeah, see what it does. Now the acid on it. That's why you wear these gloves. Can't put my finger up people's butts with acid on my gloves. Jeez. And a doctor am I? Man, I got something in there. What the heck is that? Oh, whatever you are. So that's what it looks like when you start filtering it out. I really hate this freaking light up here to do this. Try to see if I can block the light. You can see it kind of. So yeah, that's just one little. That's like the first filter. So I still have this here. This is all the memory stick, the ends of them. But I still have all that on the bottom to get out. So, and then see like down there on the side. See all that gold sitting down there on the bottom. So I still had to get all that out. So like I said, this takes a long time to do. I had a barrel, a 5-gallon bucket that I found. Is it wrong to have a butt obsession? Kind of got a little foot fetish thing going too. No, I don't want to. You know what I do with this Scratchaholic? And thanks for stopping by. I didn't see you come in. What I do with this gold is once I'm done processing it all, I melt it into a little nugget like that. This is 3.7 grams, so this is about between $115 and $120 right now at the gold price. This is only 95% pure gold. It still has like a little bit of copper and stuff in it. But what I do with it is when I sell it, I have a bank account for my granddaughter. And all my gold money goes into that bank account, and that's her money. When she gets older, she can do it. Yeah, I call that my goldfish. It looks like a goldfish. So I put all my gold money in there for her. When she's 18, she can do whatever she wants with it. She can take everything out of the bank account and spend it on whatever she wants to. She's already talking about college. So right now she has $6,000 in there, and that's from about a year and a half of just doing this gold. And but the kicker is she's only 6 years old. So by the time she's 18, she's gonna have a good chunk of money, and it collects interest. So she'll be good to go. But the gold is a hobby. I don't do the gold. You'll never ever get rich doing this kind of gold. To make money on it, you'll never. It's a hobby. It's just a hobby. I have a guy that he's an older Jewish guy. He has a gold and silver store. He buys and sells gold coins, silver, stuff like that. So, or gold, silver, pretty much anything in the precious metals he buys. But because I've been dealing with him for like I don't know 2 years, 2.5 years, he pays me a little bit higher than like say you walked in there with a gold ring, because I'm a continual customer. I'm always there, and yeah, so he gives me a little better deal on stuff, which I appreciate. I gotta find my other beaker. So my granddaughter calls me Peepaw, and Peepaw ain't gonna be here forever. So, Palladium Scientist, good to see you. So yeah, I just want to make sure she's covered, you know. But like I said, she's 6 years old and talking about going to college and stuff already. She's 6 and going on like 32. So yeah, I'm gonna rinse this the filter out. So once all the acid's gone, so that's the gold that's in there. See how fine some of that is? It clogs the filter up really quick. So I'm going to just spray that down so it neutralizes the acid. And I said, this is just water. So once you spray it down, then I'll take the filter out and spray the gold out of the filter into that measuring cup jar thingy I got there. Let me give it a little help. Tim Digger. Tim Digger. It's an interesting name. You got Digger Evans, Tim Digger. So I'm just gonna let some of this water run out of here. Because if you're really careful, you can actually take the amount of water that's left in here. See if I can swish it all about. But you just got to take the filter. I really need to set a camera up over here somewhere. And you just take the filter and you just like fold it in, you know, the sides of it. Just go all the way around. You make like a little pouch. So any water that's in there will stay in there and your gold don't fall out. Like that. So you have a little pouch. Like, see if I squeeze this, the water will drip out of it. And then I just take it and let's see if I can get this down here. Sort of, maybe. There we go. And then you just reopen it and just let it drop in there like that. And then just spray it out. So there's some guys that do this, and what they do, so once you spray it out, I just lay it flat on my hand and just look around. Like, see on the edge there? I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there's actually some gold flakes on the edge, like that dark one right there. So you just kind of look around and just hit it with the bottle, dump it in there. But what some guys do is they take these filters and they'll leave the gold in there. They'll let them dry out and they'll burn them. They'll incinerate everything. I don't do that because it's just, I don't know, I just think it's more of a mess. Or they'll take the filter when it's empty and they put it in a box and save it. And then when they get a whole boatload of them, they'll burn them all. And sometimes they say you'll get a little gold BB out of it because of, you know, what was kind of left in there. I had a big shipping box packed full of these. I burned them all. I didn't get a speck of gold, so I throw them in the trash. I don't even mess with them. One less thing I got to do. So now what I'll do is I take the acid that I ran through the filter, dump it back in here, and do the whole process again. You just keep doing that. So what it does, it stirs the gold up. So see all the, now that's got to go through the filter. But this is all you do to filter it. It's just, like I said, it's just repetitive. And I almost poured that in there without a filter. That would have been a disaster. I almost poured it in here. And I always use 2 filters, which is one reason it clogs up. If you use one, I mean, I could use one. Let's try one. It's just the filter, you know, it's thinner, so you have to really be careful. And like I say, we're just back to pouring coffee again. But you'll see how much faster it'll filter through with one filter. And you can hear it. Here it goes. And then this is just This is just the water with the acid. If you dilute this with if you dilute that acid with water, it'll turn this color blue, and that's copper chloride. Is what it's considered. What it makes it turn blue is the copper. This stuff been sitting here, but this is what I have in the other. I can put my hand in here. It's just really just water. But I have 2 more pots of this stuff on the ends. There was gold on these at one time, and I never, I finished getting most of the gold out, but I still see some gold in there. So I'll strain that one of these days. It don't hurt if it sits there like that. Is it just ordinary neat bleach in the next? It's once when I have all this here all done, I'll put this on a hot plate and I'll evaporate all the water that's in there, and then I'll let the foils dry, and then you take muriatic acid, which is what I'm using. This stuff here. You put X amount of muriatic acid and an X amount of just household bleach, and what that does, it'll dissolve these foils. They'll disappear, and once you get it all dissolved, then you run it through a filter like this again, and what that does is if there's any debris in there, sometimes you'll get like pieces of like a circuit board. You'll get a little bit of green, like the masking here, that'll come off. What it does is when you filter it, it'll collect all that debris in the filter, and then all your gold will go down into your lower pot, and it should be a nice Afrogenic. Good to see you, hon. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. What it'll do is it'll be a nice golden liquid. So that's your gold. So your trash is up here, your gold is here. And then I'll run it through that filter 2 or 3 times to make sure I get everything out, all the debris out of it. And then I'll take this stuff here, which is sodium metabisulfate. This thing is like $20 for this little bottle, but it lasts quite a bit. It lasts quite a while. So then you put, I'll fill this beaker here about up to here with water, and I'll put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of that sodium metabisulfate in there, stir that up, dissolve it. I'll dump that into the gold liquid, and what it does is that chemical will take that gold that's in the liquid and bring it right back to a solid. It'll actually it'll look like muddy water. So I'll mix that up, make sure it's all stirred up, and then I'll let that set. And all the it's called gold dust is what it turns into pretty much. But all the heavy gold will float to the very bottom, and the top layer will be clear liquid. And then you do the same process. You take the liquid real slow, pour it through your filter just to get rid of the liquid, or you can siphon it out. I have a little plastic siphon thing over here somewhere. Let me find it. I have this little plastic syringe deal where I'll stick it in there and just suck out the liquid till I get almost to the bottom, and then I'll take that and put that on my hot plate just to evaporate that little bit of water. And when your powder dries, you just scrape it off and you put it in I just scrape it into my crucible, and when I get it all in there, then I just burn it with a MAP gas torch, and you end up with gold nugget I just threw down there somewhere. Eileen, good to see you. Yeah, it's down there somewhere. So it sounds like a lot of work. It's really not. The only part of the working is filtering it. That's what takes the most time. Man, I'm just knocking everything over here. I don't know where that went, but y'all see my goldfish. How do you lose a piece of thing right here on the table? Oh, there it is. But when you melt it with the MAP gas, you get that. You get a gold nugget. This one's in the shape of a fish, so I call this my goldfish. You can drop the copper from the copper chloride. You can, but I don't bother with that because it's not worth it. It's not worth my time to do all that. I just dilute it and I put it into gallon jugs. And my city has a place where you can take your scrap or waste, like acids and stuff like that, and they'll dispose of it properly. You know, I don't throw it down drains, or you could do that, but I ain't doing it. But yeah, it's like I said, it's a hobby. You're not gonna get rich doing this. Like I said, I have boards there. I have totes full of boards with gold plating on them that I have to do, and no idea when I'm gonna get it doing. See, I have boards like this. All this here yellow is all gold plating. All these little buttons right here, these are all gold plated. These I send to my refiner, and he does electroplating. So he gets the gold off of these. But all these here, I'll just take a heat gun and I'll take everything off this board, all these components. And on the back is all gold plating. So this came out of a satellite system that sits on a pole, does satellite transmission. So I think I had like 40 or 50 of these, and I sold like 20 of them for like $500 and some dollars, $550. A guy came, drove like an hour and a half to buy them. Paid me cash money, took them away. So I still have a few of these left. You see in my vid, I always say every little bit counts for us. Yeah, well, when it comes to copper chloride and stuff like that, I'm not dealing with that. I ain't gonna deal with that. I don't have the time. I don't have time to do this, but I want to try to put myself on a schedule to one day do one thing, one day do another thing, one day do another thing. My weekends, usually Saturdays, I used to do just my gold filtering if I had it to do. I don't do this all the time, but I need to get back on my schedule. The thing that's holding me up is the weather. Today's like a nice day, and my grass needs to be cut again, so I'm probably gonna have to go do that this afternoon, or tomorrow if it's nice. I don't know. But I need to knock some of this stuff down, and like I said, I work alone, so it takes me a long time. But right now I'm trying to get my copper out of the way. Yeah, well, like I said, hard life. You're just pretty much starting out, but I mean, you're doing an awesome job. But like my copper and stuff, I just take that and throw that on the side because I have no interest in selling my copper at all. So I don't care if it sits there for 10 years. Palladium, I just mowed mine like 2 days ago, and it's high as hell again. We've had nothing but rain, so we had a big storm come when I was streaming yesterday. We had a big storm come through here, and I don't know how I didn't lose my power or internet service, nothing. I mean, I streamed through the whole thing. And then last night, we had another real quick one go through. It lasted about 10 minutes or so. But yeah, I mean, copper is just, it's at the bottom of the barrel right now. So I remember when copper was over $3 a pound here. Oh, you got sheep? Well, you're all right. Oh, you do, Palladium? You live in Michigan, huh? Can I ask what town you live in? That's cool. I got a lot of people that are in my little clique that are from right around in my area here. It's kind of amazing. Nike Girl, Recycle Dude, Simon Catola. That's cool. We'll have to have a Michigan YouTuber meetup or something one day. In Ohio, yeah. Yeah, I've got a couple people in Ohio there. Hard Life. Where you at? You're in New Jersey, right? I think Mighty Scrappers in Ohio. I think Scrap Pots in Ohio. E-Cycle Nation that comes in here. He's like my brother. You know, that guy there. If I need anything, he's right there. All I gotta do is pick up the telephone and call him. Yeah, I thought you were in New Jersey. I want to do a trip to Atlantic City. How far are you from Atlantic City, Hard Life? I just need a vacation, man. I haven't been on a vacation in years. So I just need to take like a week or a few days and just go somewhere. And I used to go to Vegas twice a week. You couldn't see me popping in to say hi. I'm at work. Well, I appreciate the visit, sir. Don't get in trouble at work watching me. I'll give you a job if you get fired. Oh, you're 4 hours? Yeah, it's quite a ways. I used to live in, I grew up in Pennsylvania. You know who else, if I was here at the time, would have been my neighbor is Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. He used to live a couple streets over from me. That would have been totally awesome to have him as a neighbor. And then his brother lived, about a mile, 2 miles from me. Oh, you're by Giant Stadium? Okay. So, yeah, it would just be, kind of cool to meet a lot of people. Yeah, that's where I sell my stuff down in east of Cleveland there at Board Sort, Wickliffe, Ohio. They have one in Wickliffe and they have one in Alliance. I've never been to the Alliance one. I just send stuff to that one. It's funny, all this gold's going to the middle of the filter. I'll show you guys in a minute. It's very neat. This is like the guys that do the gold. Dig it out of the ground, they put it on that shaker table. So yeah, I got quite a bit out of that run there. So quite a bit in there that time. This light really sucks. Okay, let's put back in there. So I just put this beaker under here to catch any drippity drops. So that's the second filter there, and it's running through pretty good. So I'm not going to change the filter. I'm just going to let it run again. Give this a little swishy. Oh, it's clean. There's no real debris in it. So that makes it a lot nicer and a lot easier. Plus, it makes it a lot better when you're melting it because you don't have all that crap in there. I mean, I had 18 grams of this stuff in a bottle, and there was a lot of the green masks and dirt and fuzz and how it all got in there. I don't know. I like to do that, but I don't have. I'd say I don't really deal with a lot of it. I used to save like in a little jar like this. I used to save my gold dust and then melt it all at once, which I might do. I just might pile up all the gold dust and then put it in there. So I can make one because I bought. I did this in one of my videos, but I bought this torch tip from Harbor Freight. I was using it to burn moffets, whatever the hell they are. But this thing is awesome, man. I paid $23 for this thing, and this bad boy throws some flame. But yeah, it's burning something is the name of it. For cold, does the crucible have to be yeah, ceramic or graphite. I prefer the ceramic ones. They're cheap to buy. All you have to do Like this one here, I tried to melt silver in it, and it kind of screwed it up. You know, it's kind of crappy now. There's actually even some gold specks in there. I see right on the tip. I don't know if you can see where the pour spout is. There's actually some gold up there, but I don't, you know, use. So this in here I use strictly for my gold. But all you have to do is take some borax, heat this up really good. I got it like almost red hot, and then just sprinkle borax all around it, especially in the pour area. So when you pour it out, what it does, it just puts a seal, like a coating on it. And then when you pour your gold, it'll just slide, you know, on that borax. But yeah, you just seal it with borax and you're good to go. I use these all the time. You can buy this kit for a couple bucks. You know, it ain't much at all. I had some molds that I had to pour the gold into, but a buddy of mine who was looking for some molds for little ingots was asking me if, you know, I know where to buy some, and I don't use them. I got them with a kit, and I sent them to him. I told him, here, you can have these. Borax, it's in your, if you go to your grocery store and you go into your laundry section where your detergents and stuff are, you'll see it's they use it for laundry, but it works. Yeah, it's actually a detergent booster, but this is what it kind of looks like, you know, depending on the brand. We cannot put in the. So this is what you use. Even on these things here, these are silver connectors, which I don't, or silver contacts. I got these with machinery stuff that I have. I have a bunch more in the back I got to take off. And I just took a torch and melted these to get them off the copper piece they're on. But there's a video 99 Doosan has out that if you take and you melt all those, you melt them down to the liquefied. And Scrapping Irish, hey buddy, good to see you. And what he did was, after they all got liquefied, he took it and put it in water and just swished it around. And then he remelted it again, got it liquefied, took a little bit of borax, sprinkled it on top of there, and the borax brings out the impurities that's in it. And once he did that, he'd grab it again, put it in the water, rinse it. He did that like 3 or 4 times, and he ended up with like 925 silver. So that's, you know, which is sterling pretty much, because those contacts have, you know, different little impurities in them. I can't believe you can't buy borax. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, you go online and look for borax, and it's like $1 million. Here it's laundry. Now, what we can't buy lye, which you could take just like hot water and lye and put your boards in it, and it'll take the masking, the green masking off. Like some of the power or the Sound Blaster boards have a. Let me find it. I have it. Ow! If you ever pull a computer apart, you'll see sometimes it'll have a brown board PCI card. It'll say Sound Blaster. Well, underneath that brown is all gold plating. You know what, Dig Ravens? I'm really not sure. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I've never been asked that. I don't really know. But I'm sure if you put the Google on it. Oh. You see, now like this board here, this is actually came out of a TV. This is actually a power board. I pulled the motors off of here, but I've never seen a power board with gold plating on it. So this is the very first find for me in 4 years of doing this. So, and even on the back, you know, I mean, that's all gold plating on there. But I did scratch this to see, and it's actually copper underneath. But I've never seen a power board out of a TV that was gold plated, so I thought that was kind of interesting. And then when you get those DLP, those projection TVs, these are the boards that's in those. So this is all gold plating. These little tips here are gold plating, and that's the other side of it. So this has a nice BGA, gold corner BGA. I sell these for $50 a pound, just these BGA chips. That one even says DLP on it. And then these here are surface mount BGAs. These have a lot of gold bonding wires in them. And then you just have regular ICs. Your tantalums, these were $20.50 a pound. I have about 5 pounds of these. But there's a company in Durrell, Florida that buys tantalums. I think it's Tantalum Recycling or something. So, yeah, there's all kinds of cool things to do in this. And another thing we can't buy here now, they just got rid of it a while ago, is this stuff here. It's stump out. It's for putting, dumping it on stumps of trees. This is the same thing as the sodium metabisulfate. I found this whole bottle, which is a godsend, because this was only, well, I didn't buy this, but it was $6.99 or something for this jar. This thing is full. It's full. So when you're done using that sodium metabisulfate that I have there, I can just start using the stump out, and I just save myself, a bunch of money. Here's another crucible I have. This is a little bigger one. So this one I can still use it. It's not as bad as that other one, but that other one's trashed. I have to get back to work. Palladian Sciences, I appreciate you stopping in, hanging out for a while. It's always good to see you. Brooke Chaos, good to see you. How are you today? Where are you originally from, Digger? I like to travel, but I don't know if my health would. My health ain't the greatest lately, so I don't know if I'd be able to stand traveling much. I'm kind of a homebody. My shop is in my basement. Are you originally from Ireland? Yeah, I'm Irish. My last name's Murphy, but I'm kind of a homebody. I just my shop's in my basement. I don't really have to go anywhere. Here by myself. My daughter lives a block and a half away, so she's here every day. Granddaughter's here every day. Yeah, hard life. I'm taking in August because my birthday's in August, and like I say, I'm trying to get all this stuff here done so I can just sit down and just chill out for even a couple days. If I go 3 nights, 4 days, or 4 days, 5 nights, something like that. So yeah, I just need a break. I went to Atlantic City. Oh, geez, 15 years ago, I think maybe. That's the last time I was there. I mean, it's kind of a crappy place to go, but I'm over the flying stuff, so I don't go to Vegas anymore. I have 4 casinos right here within 20 minutes of me. One's like 5 minutes away. Another one's like 10 minutes away. One's over in Canada. The border of Canada is only like 10 or 15 minutes from where I'm at. So I can get on the highway here and be there in no time. So I have a lot of options. And the one casino gives me like 2 free nights every month. So, there's my 2 nights that I want to do. But, I don't even really care. I just want to get the hell out of here. But I got to hustle and get some stuff done. And the only way I seem to really make any progress is if I'm live streaming, and talking to you guys and taking stuff apart. I seem to get more done. Sitting here, I put this TV on. And, I This stuff's actually filtering faster than all right, hard life, than yesterday. Yesterday took forever. I lived and worked all over the Middle East and India too. Wow, Digger, you've been around, buddy. That's awesome. I'll tell you the place I'd like to go is Australia, but I couldn't deal with the plane ride. Maybe I can get my Australian friends and like get on one side of the island and push it a little closer to the U.S. And maybe we'd be able to hook up. Shorter flight. I just don't want any of those fingers to land in the basket. I mean, if it does, I can pick them out. But so this is the third run on this. I already cleaned one finger out, and I still have all that mess in there. That clear thing right there, that's my broken stirrer from the other day. Just left it in there. But you see in the bottom there, there's still all that gold all the way around. And the bottom still. If you look up here, there's still a ton of gold in there. I should get about 3 grams, I think, out of this. I have to jump off. I need to prepare to go to Jordan. I appreciate you coming in. Enjoy the rest of your day. You're always welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. I just don't want this vibrator thing to be too loud for you guys. I'll say it would be great, but it is a hell. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to go see Ian and E-Waste Band, and there's just a bunch of them over there. There's a ton of them. Rollins, good afternoon from Adairsville, Georgia. Well, I'm going to say good afternoon from Warren, Michigan. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day, Rollins. I'm filtering gold. I was doing it yesterday, too. You're very welcome, my friend. I hope you will have a good... I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying. I'm going to stream as long as I can today. Then, I always go and hang out with Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance at 6 o'clock. He has a sad song Sunday that we all go and support him. He's an awesome guy. So I put my headphones on, I put his live stream on, and I watch him, and I play Grand Theft Auto for the rest of the night. All right. Good night, Jordan. Everybody let give Jordan a good night. Can you get borax there, or do you use something else? I can't believe you can't get borax. It's just a laundry detergent thing. That is so weird. That is craziness, I say. Uh-oh, look at here. I got a blowout, so now I got to change my gloves. Got to change the gloves. Got a blowout. That's what you got to watch for. You get a hole in your glove, you change them bad boys. And then I always look on my hand. It'll be like, somebody that smoked for 800 years, their hands get yellow. Well, that's what this stuff will do. It'll just put a yellow. But you still don't want to get it on. I love you. You want to go out for a while? Go out for a while. I know you're sleeping. Dog is back there sitting, looking at the door, wanting to go out. You buy it on eBay? Really? I've seen it on eBay, and it's just like the price of it's ridiculous. There ain't a price on this, but I don't really think it's that much. I had a bunch of little baggies of it from when I bought like my crucibles and stuff. Actually, there's one sitting right here. Like when you buy a crucible and stuff, you get in like a little baggie like this. So I still have all that too. So you don't really need a lot of it, but you know, still gotta have it. Like I said, I don't know if there's a substitute for it or not. Basically, because I never really had to check or look that up. Blowing up my I got a bunch of ceramic CPUs. I got a couple guys that want those, so I'm hoping to get rid of them this week. My scrapyard is still closed for another 2 weeks probably, so I'm still piling up all my shred steel, which don't pay nothing anyway, so not really using nothing on that. What I have to do is be careful because I only put that one. Remember, I only put that one filter in there. That's why it's filtering a lot faster. Ruth, I'm still filtering your stupid gold. I think you hit the wrong live. You know you love me. Yeah, I gave you a little bit of your own medicine. I made it my Bloody Mary. I just put it in a water bottle. One kilo works up to 5.5 euro. Sounds like a lot. But, you know, if you got to do it, you got to do it. Like I said, I don't know if there's a substitute for borax. I really don't. You can always Google it and, just, say is there a substitute for borax. I don't know. Bloody Mary. That kind of thing. No, I don't have them kind of days, really. I just, it's actually just water with, sometimes I get tired of just drinking like the regular water, so I put these little sugar-free, this is like an antioxidant, these little flavor packs in there. I mean, I drink probably 10 of these a day, 10 bottles, and then I have this box here was like $4, I think. Oh no, it was $6. It's 4 pounds. Yeah, 4-pound box. It's amazing how heavy that stuff is. But yeah, you can use it for laundry, bathroom, kitchen, all kinds of stuff. Gold. So yeah, I said it's readily available here. My mixer. No, I haven't drank in 30-some years. So I already cleaned out one filter, Ruth. I ran this pot through this one filter. I think this is the 3rd time. I'm still working on that same pot as yesterday, though. Same pot of gold. Pot of gold. So I figured I was just going to sit here and talk to the good people that come in and do this here until I either get tired of doing it or I'm going to run this stream until, I don't know, a couple more hours maybe. Yeah, it's still the same pot. Okay, still got the same stuff in it. Still got a ton of gold in the bottom. This is 3 runs on just this pot here. Well, this filter. I already did a filter out of this pot already. And I have this out of it so far. And I have 3 more pots to do. So I could do live streams all week on just gold filtering, and you'd all be sick and tired of me. And Memes and YouTube LPs. Great to see you. How are you today? I'm hoping you're having a good Sunday. I'm just over here getting aggravated by Ruth. Stream was good till Ruth got here. Now it's all downhill from here. Mama Puke was in here earlier. Mama Q was in here earlier. Said she's going to the lake. Some people have all the fun. Got the good life. Psycho dude, did we wear you out last night, buddy? I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. We'll have to do that again. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It actually de-stressed me a little bit last night. I've been stressing the last few days over some stuff, so it was good to get a little relief, get my mind off of things. Mickey was on a little while ago. She had to take her mom-in-law to the airport. So yeah, that's about the biggest panel I've been on. So they're definitely fun. Still filtering this damn gold. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe 3 grams of gold, 2 to 3. Just out of this pot. I got the other pots that aren't really that heavy of gold. But I'm probably going to rinse this filter because I only have 1 filter in there instead of 2. So I don't want it to rip and tear on me. Using 2 makes it a little sturdier. But it does take longer for it to filter through. To where if you use 1, I can sit here and just put this thing on here and it pushes the liquid through really quick. I don't have to sit here or stand here for a long length of time waiting for it to filter through. But it's don't worry, Mike. I just stopped by to throw you a thumbs up and razz you a bit. I love it. I don't care. So this is the 4th run from this pot now, and I still have a bunch in there, a bunch on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just take this here filter and rinse it out. Stupid camera again. I want to try to figure out a way to hook this camera up here. The problem I have is, see this thing here? This is metal. So I don't know how I could hook something up there to keep the camera. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little beaker here to catch any drippity drops. Or drips. Psycho dude, a drip. And then I'm going to take this. And I'm going to spray this filter down to neutralize the acid. Oh, Recycle Dude, since it's Sunday, free prostate checks today. Even for the women that don't have prostates. The only one I know that has prostate is Mickey, but she's a 11-year-old boy, so. Bungee straps. Look, man. Take that hillbilly crap somewhere else. The problem with my camera is the wire that is on the back of it, that to plug it in. It's not centered with the camera. It's off-centered. So if I hang it up, it's going to be lopsided. So I have to figure out a way to get it so that it's not lopsided. But Ruth's drunk all the time anyway, so it probably looks straight to her. I don't care if she says she don't drink. I don't believe it. I don't drink either, but I got a gallon of rum, a fifth of peach schnapps underneath my desk. Yeah, so see, this was just one filter. So it's like I said, I can use one filter. It's just you got to be careful you don't rip the damn thing. And then what I usually do is once I get everything filtered out, then I will take all the gold that's in here and I'll pour that through a clean filter and vibrate some of that dirt out, which seems to work pretty well. But that's all pretty much clean. And then this here I'll run through because I do see some gold. Sometimes some gold will get through. So I do see some gold specks in there. But yeah, I don't see any like green like masking in there or anything, so that's good. So I think I'm just going to do another single filter. That seemed to be that one there seemed to work out, and I got it done fairly quick. Give it a little stir. So that's still got 11 people in here. That's cool. Plus, when you're switching it like this, you kind of get some of the gold off the sticks too. Now, when I get all this out of here, I'll dump all these. I'll put water in here, and then I'll filter that water because you'll still have gold floating around. And then I'll go through every one of those memory sticks and make sure all the gold is off of them. And if there's some on there, I'll just spray it with my thing here, and it'll. Oh, JJ's been in here. He's been nodding off. He's been in here pretty much since the beginning. He was one of the first ones in here, but you know he dozes off. The old guys do. He should be making a Sunday dinner. He should have his little apron and his beard net on, and he should be here cooking here shortly. Oh, yeah, I got up late. I didn't get up till like 11 o'clock. I went to bed late, dude, because after we did the panel on Recycle Dude's stream last night, I went into a couple of live streams and actually watched a few videos. And I was up late. I was up till, I don't know, 3:30, something like that. Something like that. Old man naps. Yeah, he just nods out. He'll be in the middle of a sentence and just boop, he's gone. Gotta pick on him. You pick on him, he stays young at heart. That's what JJ is, young at heart. I'm still waiting for him to bend over so I can give him that prostate exam. See that already filtered through. That's good. That's good. That's good. I wonder if I have a. That's too small. Darn. Oh well. I have all the lids for you somewhere. Whiskey Woman 5. About time you got the beer in here. I was getting kind of thirsty. Drinking this water, ain't getting it. Actually, I lied. It's a Bloody Mary. I just put it in a water bottle. How are you today, Whiskey? Doing good? Stay in there. Stay in there. Don't fall out. Don't fall out. Thank you very much. Whiskey, even though you don't have a prostate, I'm doing prostate exam if you're interested. 1 finger, 2 finger, we just go for the gusto. Let me know which one you want. Oh, your son's home? That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I bet you're just thrilled to death. That is cool. That's a jelly finger. Like that lubed or not lubed? JJ's getting a whole fist though. And I got the vibrator to, help you along. For Brewdog? Yeah, I'll give him one too. He might get this though. And this. Give him a double. Double up. We'll give him a little pain and make him feel good at the same time. Poor Brewdog. Speaking of dogs, I'm gonna go kill mine. The dog almost lost her tail. What was that at? Flatbed Trucker, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Much, much appreciated. Oh, Whiskey. You're gonna have to leave my stream, girl. I can't be having no bad luck in here. Container Mangs, how are you today, sir? Good to see you. I'm still filtering gold from the same pot. I was doing it yesterday. I think I took 4 filters out of the pot yesterday, the same pot. I've done 1 in here so far, or 2 today in this one. I did 3 in another filter today, and I did, excuse me, I did 2 in another filter today. So let's see, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. I've done 10 filters just out of this one pot of gold. And let's say this is the 3rd filter today, and I just ran this twice. So I have all that out of this run. It's hard to see because it's in some dirty water, but that's what I've gotten so far out of all the filters I've done. I have 3 more pots over there to do. This is my heaviest gold, though. This is out of memory sticks and PCI cards, like video cards and stuff. And I still have all that gold in there, all that loose gold you see, plus all that gold in there to get out. Rollis is still in Georgia. You better be scared, Whiskey Women. I'm calling you Devil Woman. Devil Woman. What was I going to do? Oh, lost my train of thought there. All right. Gold is still floating. Floating gold. But yeah, I think I might just when I get this all diluted, all this gold, and turn it into the dust, I'm just probably just gonna find a baby food jar and pile that dust up. I love the if I could fill up one of these baby food jars with just gold dust, I would have thousands and thousands of dollars. Need to refresh the page. You better refresh that page. Got enough hoodlums in here. Yeah, Whiskey Woman. Last night I was on the panel with that Recycle Dude stream. I was on with him, um, Redneck Connection, NBA dropped in, sang a few songs for us. Who else was in there? WTF Mike was in there. Michelle Verico popped in. Gil Skills popped in. Uh, Mickey the Tramp popped in. David the producer popped in. And we had an awesome time. It was fun as hell. I was on that panel for like almost 4 hours. I sat in Recycle Bill due though for my time because I could have been down here. Because sometimes I'll stream about 10:30 at night. But no, I sat on his panel the whole time. He finally petered out. I think it was right around midnight, 12:30. He petered out. Oh, we started at we were on 4 hours, so like 9 o'clock Eastern time, maybe even earlier than that. It just started with me, Ken, and Recycle Dude, and we got NBA in there, and so it was a good time. Oh, and Ralph Morik was on there too. My buddy Ralph, but he was on there too. So yeah, we had a blast. It was fun. I need to do more of them. I've been kind of stressed out lately with some medical stuff that's going on, so kind of helped me out a little bit to keep my mind off of stuff. That's why I just trying to keep busy here. Crap going on. Trying to stay motivated. I don't get caught into anyone's life but when I was too cool to pop in. Oh, Whiskey, you don't care about us. We understand. It's okay, Whiskey. We got through it. You had to go watch some of the replays. I ragged on Recycle Dude and Mickey nonstop. And then like the night before, it was like I don't know 1 in the morning. Robert Banks was on. Mickey was in there, and me and Robert, we just railed her for like an hour straight. Didn't stop. It was just funny as hell. I was in tears laughing. I had like a million skinny jokes for Mickey. Mickey's so skinny she hula hoops with a Cheerio. Little Muggsy, hey buddy, how are you? Good to see you. Then I was holding up on the panel. I told everybody, Mickey sent me a naked picture of her, so I held up a toothpick. Oh yeah, Robert Chipson. Yeah, Robert Banks is awesome, man. He's a cool guy. He does his 30 minutes at lunchtime at work, and then when he's in the gym working out, he's got his stream running. So he's like Mickey though, man. A million miles an hour talking, and he keeps up with it all. I'm just glad I only get a few people in here I can keep up with the chat, because if I had 67 people in here, I'd just be like this. Just watch, because I ain't talking. I'll title it live, silent live or something. When I first started working and streaming, though, I could never keep up the chat because I was always over here paying attention to what I was doing. But I've gotten a lot better. Leg day. Yeah, he's I'll tell you what, man, he's something else. He is something else. So Got some coffee if anybody wants any coffee right here. I actually work for the Goldschlager liquor company. I make all their gold stuff for their liquor. Tambuki, good to see you. Domo Miller, how are you? Your number's still going up? I hope so. You're in the man cave today. Great place to be. I'm in the man cave here every day. Every day. I was taking Sundays off, but I just got too much to do, and I'm not really doing nothing strenuous today. I'm just filtering some gold. Yeah, they'll do that, Domer. It's YouTube's little way of messing with you. Like, I've been working on my watch hours, and I lost like 2 hours yesterday, but I gained like 31 today, so it's just weird. So you just gotta go with the flow. But like I said, you go on people's streams and you interact with the chat, and you hit up on people and stuff. You'll get there. You'll get there. Mickey XO, I am filtering. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, Domo. That's what you gotta do. You'll be surprised how fast you'll go. You back from the airport, Mickey, or you still traveling? No, I was gonna quit mine a few times, and it's really all I have to really do. So I kind of stuck to it. I got a lot of little issues going on, but I can't get discouraged. And since I've been live streaming, I just met a ton of people. They're all good people there except for Mickey. Mickey's the worst one. Back and eating greasy fingers. I got your prostate check ready. You're that 11-year-old little boy. You got one. We talking about the same Mickey Tambuki? She's mad she was forced on a panel last night, which I don't know how you can be forced onto a panel. If you just say no, you just don't go. Look at that. I'm a poet. Be nice to me. Yeah, when I'm dead. When I'm dead, Whiskey. And then I'm just going to haunt her. If I was nice to Mickey, Mickey wouldn't know what to do. She would be so confused. I'm going to give her some of this coffee I'm making for her. Yeah, when I'm dead. Which will probably be sooner than later. The way it's going. You two live to fight each other. Absolutely, Container Man. Absolutely. Like Mickey says, we're like this. You never know, Whiskey. You never know. If you were on my stream yesterday, you know what my next problem is. I'm going to move my mouse here. You cannot dead. We need you in that cave. My daughter don't want me dead because she inherits this cave. What are you picking up, Hard Life? Better not say McNuggets either. Pork chops? I can't eat that. You gotta go somewhere else. Give me something else. John Brooks, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Just wanted to show some love. I much appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna hack this name. Sakuna? Sakuna? That's all I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna get the rest. Thank you, John Brooks. I appreciate that like. Welcome, Sakuna. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Our life's got some champagne going on there. So there's two more filterings. I just put that filter in there. Still got a whole bunch more to go. I need Mickey to come over here and set up my cameras the right way. I need one hanging right here. Mickey don't want to help me. She don't care. And the bad part is I'm not even subbed to Mickey. That's the bad part. Oh, look at me. Screwing up. There we go. Let's try this one. Beautiful. I need to close that down a little bit. Got a little acid down there. Neutralize that. Much love to everybody in the stream. And much love to you, John Brooks. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us for a little bit. JJ, don't be saying hi to Mickey. I'm not going to have that stuff around here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull this filter out of here, rinse it out, and put another filter in there. Because I only have one filter in there, and I don't want it to get too heavy because it'll rip apart. I usually use two, but I'm trying to get it to filter faster, so I'm just using one. And I already got one hole in my rubber. I had to change my rubbers. Never want to hold in your rubber. So you be saying, oh, brother. Plan B is run like hell. What I got to do, Whiskey, is once I get it all done, and I have 3 more pots over there to do, so it's going to be next week probably. I take the gold foils that are here and I put them in acid and household bleach, dissolve the gold. And then I'll take the dissolved gold, I'll put another chemical in it, and it'll bring the gold back into like almost like a dirt, looks like dirt. And then I'll let that settle down, and then I'll strain that off, and then that dirt, then I can melt that dirt into a gold nugget. But I think what I'm going to do is, instead of melting it into a nugget, I'm just going to keep my gold dust, and I'm just going to put it in a jar and save it, and then I'm going to do like one big melting to see what I get out of all this. But all this gold, I don't keep any of the money from it. I put it all in my granddaughter's bank account. Nero Trigger. Honored to have you in here, sir. I'm glad you got that point on Mickey again. That's awesome. Appreciate your support. Then you guys got Nero Trigger. Hit that man up. He is an awesome supporter. He will. I thought I heard him say support streams were coming back. So hit him up because he is an awesome supporter. He will get you where you need to be. Unless your name is Mickey XOXO. So here we go again. This is already the 3rd filter out of this one. So yeah, still I can probably go like this to show you guys. So that's the gold that came out of just that filter, and I've already done like I think 3 or 4 of these filters. Skylar Meir, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Greatly appreciate it. I wasn't really going to stream today, but I said, well, I'd rather do this and talk to people than just do this and stare at a wall. Container Man, you got Nero? If you did, that is awesome. I appreciate that. And he does as well. Yeah, Nero's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. Saeed man. How is Saeed doing today? So what I can see, I got something floating in there. I'm going in. I'm going in. That's just a piece of. What is that? Stealing my gold. How rude. Looks like a piece of foam rubber or something. Huh. Alright, got that cleaned off. So what I'm going to do is, just to show you guys, I'm going to take another filter. I'm going to double it up though on this one. And I'm going to take and dump this here that I have in the pot just to show you what we got so far. I'll taste it. I don't care. That's a taste of success, Mickey. You'll figure that out one day. Hey, Mickey's trying to kill me. She'll miss me when I'm gone. You know what I'm talking about, Whiskey? With her? She'll miss me when I'm gone. That gold's on the outside of that thing. That was weird. Food done, be back in a bit. How long is a bit, Hard Life? You know I charge you to be on my stream. Oh, see, still gonna hunt me when you're done. Yep. I'm gonna stand above your bed and just pluck one eyelash. Well, I don't have to pluck them, they just fall off. So that ain't gonna work. I'll have to go to plan. Maybe your armpit hairs or something, your mustache. Start plucking those. But you know what? I don't even think I'd really waste my time hunting you. I'd have to go to Texas, you know. I don't want to travel. How was that? Whiskey's probably closer. I'll go hunt her. She'll know it's me, all her beer will be gone. She'll be blaming Brewdog, or it will be me. I got a piece of gold on my thumb. The golden thumb. Did you tell your mother-in-law thank you for getting you off that stream? That was awesome. Probably the shortest stream you ever did. Alright, this water's almost out of here. Rita just came in. What did you say? I didn't hear you. I said I was gonna hunt Mickey when I'm dead, but I had to go to Texas. You're probably closer, and you'll know it's me. Well, you won't know it's me, but I'm gonna come and drink all your beer, and you're gonna blame Brewdog for drinking all the beer when here it was you waste Mike. So I took all the water, all the gold that was in there, filtered it through here, and that's what you get. So if you look on the bottom there, see how you don't see the ripples? All the ripples are filled in. So that's quite a bit of gold already for Mickey. Oh, look at that. That's cool when you swirl it. Look at that. That's neat. I like it. How many of you threw up? So what that does, it just kind of, when I use that vibrating thing, it forces whatever dirt's in there kind of through the filter and into the water. See how dirty that water is? So I just got a lot of dirt out of there. So that's good. That's what you want. And like I said, I use the 2 filters because this is kind of heavy now. And then they just spray it back in there. I'm going to go rip that dog's throat out. She likes to bark at nothing. Da, 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 da. Need to have my glasses on for this, but I can pretty much see it all. There we go. Mike is, what is that? It is gold foils from Electronics Container Man. So, you know, when you start getting it balled up like that, that's good. That's what you want. When I get all done with this Container Man, it'll turn into a gold nugget like that. Or my goldfish. I call it goldfish because it's shaped like a fish. Simon! Where you been, buddy? In the bush? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, Simon, and in the bush. Hope you're doing well today, Simon. So then what I'll do is sometimes, you know, a little bit of gold will get forced through the filter when you do the vibrating through it, which this is just wastewater from rinsing the filter, and this is the dirty stuff. I don't see any gold in there, so I'm probably just going to dump this. This is just water. There's no, oh, you know what? There is gold in there. So I'm just going to combine this, and at the very end, I will just filter whatever the wastewater is, just to get any of the gold out of it. But give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. And if you look inside there, I don't know if you'll see that, but see kind of like the yellowish, that's actually real thin gold. So when I'm done, I will just rinse all that, get that out. That's what shoots through the filter, but I need a bigger bucket for that. Oh, anybody else pop in here? Have a digger. All right, I need to find another. I need another pot. I'm going to use this to put my wastewater in because this is almost full and I need that beaker. So, yeah, it's like real small gold still in here. There we go. Now let's throw this somewhere so it gets spilled. What a good spot. I don't have a spot. Let's put it down here. Hell with it. Oh, almost broke it, smacking it on the ground. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Back and forth. Number what? Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Successfully connected. Can you guys still hear me? Everyone really talking crap is Mickey, so I don't really care if the chat gets disconnected. Alright. Mickey, I'm gonna need more coffee filters since you're a Dollar Tree nut. I need about 9,000 of them. Get on it. No greasy fingers. Oh. I lose everybody? Did I lose everybody? There's nobody in here. Alright. I'm going to end this and restart. Let's see. Stream. End.